clear countdown on how to start pedaling so everything is synchronized. Other than that, quick recap on what we see on the screen. We have the workout here at the bottom. So from this left to right, we have different shapes, type of effort in there. Okay. We have the workout here. We have the current step. So the first one will be 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Rate of perceived exertion, or RPE. Intensity, so FTP, is the second row. And the cadence is the third one. So you see the row. And this is the next step. First session, enjoy the experience. As I said, Zoom is the most important. Get the instruction, and Zwift and the rest is a bit of an add-on. It adds a little bit, earns more points, but I hope that the most important piece is the group atmosphere, the coaching, and yeah, the Zoom part in itself. All right, so we're 60 seconds before start. Stable. How's everybody? Good? Getting ready. That's 40. Thirty seconds. Riders ready. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's roll. Let's get this party started. So, hope everyone is well, enjoying good holiday time. A little bit unusual this year, but as I wrote, it's a great chance to slow down a bit, take time for ourselves. If you have some days off or some bit more time off, slow down the pace and hopefully get some good sessions on the bike, and also play outside a little bit. So hope also that you enjoy our holiday decor. Welcome, Ashley. I recognize by the last name. So tonight we have a good session. It's nothing, I would say, very new. We have a little more of these tassel type, you know, the stair step up and down. And we'll also have some below cadence work at the beginning and a two-step type of effort, the last three at the end. So nothing new. We keep building towards more sustained effort. Today is a 69 or 70 TSS. And I want to remind the riders who started back in September, October, we were doing 60 TSS, now we're at 70. So we always increase a little bit the workload, and with that good progression, you guys are handling it really well, and we're gonna get towards 75 TSS in the next couple of weeks, and we're ready to step it up. You know, January, February, March, those are very important months prior to the season, and we're on the right track. So here we are. First step, we're doing a 3-minute ramp up, 60% of our FTP. Make sure you're comfortable on the bike. Arms relaxed, elbows slightly bent. And we're spinning at a good cadence, 90 RPM. It's smooth and fluid. Just get the heart rate up quickly. We're heading to that second step. Gonna be 2 minutes, slightly lower cadence, 85 RPM. So I suggest you add some, maybe 2 gears. Add some resistance and lower your cadence. Body position. First thing is just loosen up a little bit. Shoulders, elbows. We don't want to put too much pressure on our hand. For those who don't have power, or we target RPE around 6 out of 10. So hands relaxed, minimum pressure there. And that minute number 2, just about to start. Think about having your upper body stable, perhaps engaging your core, your back muscle. Excellent. We have a good warm-up to prepare us for what's coming up today. Right now, 85 RPM. Big chain ring with the resistance. And we're gonna add some resistance, 1 or 2 gears. Lower it to 75 RPM. Same rules, upper body stable. Just like we're going up a hill. We're pushing down and having a smooth transition at the bottom of the pedal stroke. Even pressure. Excellent. After this, we have one more step. We're gonna bring back some rhythm, okay? Meaning we're gonna increase our cadence. So just decrease the pressure a tiny bit, less tension. We'll bring our cadence to 95 RPM. So lower resistance, cadence up. Excellent. 15 seconds in. Spin, spin. Nice work. Good body position. 20 seconds. cadence up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and easy gear. Light pressure on those pedals for 1 minute. Active recovery. Perhaps get some water. And I'm gonna have 2 short efforts, 30 seconds each at 80 RPM and quite a high power, only 15 seconds in between. So 30 on, 15 recovery, and another 30 seconds. Low cadence and a high power. We're shooting for 8 out of 10. Okay, get some tension in. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Excellent. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. You can spin for a few seconds. And second one coming up. 3, 2, 1. Lots of strength here. And 3, 2, 1. Easing out, we have just over 2 minutes recovery. Excellent. So often we have a warm-up in 3 steps and perhaps some openers. Then we had 4 steps. So really want to make sure we get a good activation with the specifics of the workout we're going to do. So we have 3 distinct styles of effort. First one, we see those 4 peaks, fairly traditional. We have the stair step, different 3, 4 steps each. And we have at the very end, the 2 step exercise. So I'm gonna take it one by one. The first of all, it's going to be 1.5 minutes at threshold, around 80 RPM, okay? So we're building some strength at that threshold, but also a bit of time to it, okay? So we have 4 efforts, 1.5 minutes is gonna be 6 minutes at threshold at that lower cadence. So we've got some good work in there. 45-second recovery in between, okay? So 1 effort at a time. Always give yourself a little bit of a range for the cadence. So it's around 80, can be between 75 to 85. We're good to go. So ready? Here we go. So power up. Good level of tension here. First one, I really want you guys to be relaxed. We talked about the upper body, shoulders, elbows, 10. So a steady tempo. It could sustain for several minutes. Still under tension. And under control. Breathe. Excellent, 30 seconds. I'm gonna keep that cadence just a few seconds. Go all the way through. 3, 2, 1. Light gear. Easing up. First one done. How was the cadence for everybody? Good? Cool. All right. So, same thing. Maybe assess how was the first rep. Then we'll check again after 2, 3, and 4. Ready? Here you go. Second one. Get the power up. If you don't have power or you're not sure what your FTP is, important to find a sustainable effort, sustainable pace. For the 4 of them, we target about 7.5 out of 10. Feel the tension, it is challenging. It's something that we can sustain. Excellent. You got it. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Easing up. Same rest time, 45 seconds. I really encourage you to shift to an easier gear. Spin your legs. Take advantage of that active recovery. The first second shouldn't feel too much harder. And now we get into the real work. 3rd and 4th ahead of us. Riders ready? Here we go. $80 RPM. Feel the tension. And in the last minute, coming up, minute, 3 seconds, really connect with the pressure of your feet, with the pedals, on the pedals, the contact with your feet, the ankle movement. want to stay relaxed. Facial expression, arms. Don't want to waste any energy there. Excellent. Great adjustment. 10 seconds. 1. All right. So we got one more. For those who are tracking their session and have their heart rate, I invite you to come back and take a look how your heart rate adjusts from one rep to the other. It should be pretty stable throughout an interval after 45 seconds. So we got the fourth one coming up. Only one left ahead. Rider ready. 3, 2, 1. The same with that attention. More or less 80 RPM. Think like you're going uphill. That's the fourth section out of 4. And you want to keep a steady pace. Steady pressure. Upper body is stable. Excellent. 30 seconds. I want to stay present, stay connected. Five, 4, 2, and 1. Easing up. So one of the question is, was the effort perceived equal from the first to the fourth rep? Who perceives an equal effort from the first to the fourth? Yeah, pretty much. A little bit of a, yeah. Good, 3, 4. An increase, so it got progressively harder. Anyone, Dave? Good. Okay, so it's possible, you know, both cases. If you, in the first or second rep, if you only go a 5 or 10% harder than your FTP, your oxygen consumption will be higher for the minutes that follow. Sometimes that may lead to a harder effort perceived. So I've seen riders who don't have power, sometimes we're afraid to not go hard enough. So just be careful or try to pace yourself as best as possible. And sometimes having a bit of a conservative approach on the first rep may pay off at the end. So now we're getting towards a bit more interactive type of effort. The first one will start at a higher intensity, higher cadence, and we will slow down, decrease our leg speed, decrease the power from one step to the next, have a little break, and pretty much do the opposite, ramp it up with the power and with the cadence, okay? So get ready. We're gonna start with fast legs, high power, so close to 100 RPM, 20 seconds for the first step, and we'll slow down a tiny bit for the following one, okay? Take a deep breath, ready, 2, 1. Excellent, 10 seconds. Slowing down to 90 RPM, 40 seconds each. So we shouldn't have to shift too much. Good intensity. "90 RPM. Next step coming up, we slow down to 80 RPM. 7 out of 10. Keep the pressure. High tempo. Few more seconds. And we're gonna have a break starting in 3, 2, 1. So the intensity is down to about 6 out of 10. Base endurance. You need a little bit more of a breather. Now is the time to take it. Otherwise, we want to keep a little bit of effort here. And we're going to do the opposite. 15 seconds. Tension back up. And we're back. So in this one, power increase, so is cadence. "80 RPM on the stage. We're in control. Everything's good. As smooth as possible. Smoothly as we can. We're gonna speed up from 80 to 90 RPM. break. Last step, only 20 seconds, starting, 2, 1, speeding up. Cadence up. Excellent. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Got some good recovery. 2 minutes before the next one. So when we do these stair step or castle type, you know, one of the key things is to try to be as smooth as possible from one step to the next. If you're in control of your effort, really try to accelerate, decelerate with control. That way we can really maximize the benefit of this kind of drill. Okay? Not always easy to do when we're going at a hard effort, but something to bring our attention towards. Next one, similar principle. Cadence will increase all the way up, break, and then opposite on the other side. First step will be a little bit longer, lower cadence. So we are going to start with 75 RPM at 90%, okay? Just adding a little more time at that low cadence, that 90 to 100%, adding a little more strength in there. Riders ready. Starting 3, 2, 1. So low cadence to start with. So we would start at a steep portion of the hill. But if it's a 3 to 5 minute climb, we want to control our effort. Way more on the strength side of things here. Great, 30 seconds. That will get shorter as we progress. Smoothly speeding up, 10 RPM, 80 to 85 RPM. Excellent. Steady and strong. It's about 10 RPM increase each step. Ready? 90, 95 RPM. Smooth acceleration. Excellent. Final surge. 10 RPM. Ready? Let's roll. Fast legs. Excellent. 3, 2, 1. A little bit of a break here. Short break. Lower our effort at this stage. We're gonna start exactly where we left it. High power, fast legs, 100 to 105 RPM. We have spins and drops as well. Ready? Q1, let's roll. Q1, 95 RPM. Excellent. Down to 85. Option to change the hand position. Shoulders relaxed. Elbows in. All right, looking strong. And last step here, 80 RPM. So here I really encourage you to stay at that cadence, that low cadence, and resist the urge. Spin faster. Less than 1 minute. Keep the pressure. Steady here, 30 seconds. Power. Excellent. Want to hold it for 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, how was this one? Good? What's the most challenging so far? Yeah? Jumpers, yeah. Good, so we will enjoy those 2 minutes of recovery. So the next one has a low point in the middle, but not really a proper break. Okay, so that will be 5 steps total, and we are going to start high power, lower cadence, and lowering the increasing the cadence, less power but faster legs from one step to the next. The first one is 75 RPM, option to do it standing, and the second one will be 80 RPM, 40 seconds. So we go 20 seconds, 41 minutes. Low point, where you can catch your breath a little bit, and then we will go back up. Okay. The option to do the beginning standing, we're gonna go in 10, get on the right gear, riders ready, 3, 2, 1, go. So lots of power. And smooth transition, seated. Still lots of power. 80 RPM. Breathe. Nice work. For the next step, lighter gear. Okay, lighter gear, cadence up. And then 1 minute here. And that's the low point. Breathe. Have lengthen the exhale. Bring some more oxygen back in. For the second portion, we will increase our cadence, okay? So cadence up, power up. Option to add 1 gear. Excellent. I'm gonna take it from 90 to 95 RPM. Excellent. Power up for 10. 3, 2, 1. That's it. And some good recovery. We had a bit of a conflicting message with the stand and the high cadence. It's quite a challenging thing to do. Really brings the heart rate up. But great effort overall. So this one was really short, really dense. Worked on different cadence spectrum, different power. So really take that recovery. We have 90 seconds before the next block. Work hard, and this is why we need those 2 minutes of recovery in between. Okay, so the last set is a bit of what we call those over-under, but you only do that 95% and that up to 115, and then we take a break of 1 minute, and then we repeat. So in this case, we won't go over-under back and forth. We're gonna have a break in between. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but it's a great way to force us to change the pace and get some quality efforts at the end of this session. Okay, so it's gonna be 2-part, starting 1 minute at 85 RPM, and the second portion we add some resistance and we bring the power down 75 RPM. Okay, riders ready? Here we go. 2, 1. Low cadence, 85 RPM. 6.5, 7 out of 10. Excellent. 20 seconds. Then we will add some tension. We will remain seated and add perhaps 2 gears. 3, 2, 1. Big push. 20 seconds. 75 RPM. Push, push, push. Excellent. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute easy. Light gear. So that second portion really forces us to recruit some additional motor unit or get that extra strength in there. So next one coming up, we have the option to do the second portion, so the 20 seconds out of the saddle. Okay, so I will do it that way. Other than that, same start. Deep breath, ready, set, and go. 85 RPM. Fine tune that tension here. We're getting towards the end of the session. I encourage you to stay present. Nice work. Same thing, add some tension. Perhaps 2 gears. And this time out of the saddle in 3, 2, 1, up. Strong acceleration. Four, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Great. We had a good ratio of standing, athletes standing. Hopefully getting more comfortable. Not always easy on trainer, but great opportunity to practice here. Okay, last one. Same thing. And for the last 20 seconds, I encourage you to get out of the saddle and really see it as the end point. So not a sprint, but a solid acceleration for that last 20 seconds, okay? I'm gonna push the limit a little bit. First, get a proper start and visualize we're going uphill. It's an uphill finish. And this time, under control. 85 RPM. Feel the pressure. And that 7 out of 10. I know it's gonna get steeper, but we can see something like a finish line ahead, right? So this is it. So let's adjust the tension. That's our finish. Last 20 seconds. 2, 1, and up. Up, up, up. Excellent. Let's push it a little further. About 50 meters left. That's it. 3, 2, 1. All right. Finish up the l'Alpe d'Huez for the Gear Up Classic. All right, really good session. Really good session. Lots of quality effort right there. So, another work done at that lower cadence. Stressing the muscles a little more than the high cadence stuff. Make sure we get nice cool down, easing up for 3 minutes. Taking a few deep breaths. Okay. Now, pull down music. lowering our heart rate a little bit. That last section. Excellent. So thanks for joining us. Middle of that holiday period, holiday season. Curious to hear how was the session, and some riders who have joined us in the past few weeks. Curious to see how the progression has been for you. Julia, Carlton, John, any one of you want to share a little bit your progression and how was tonight's session for you guys? I'm curious to hear.
Yeah, Joannie, loved the session again, of course, and riding with everyone at the those castles. The way they started and they went back up were they were fun today. They didn't feel as taxing, but the over-unders definitely were something that pinched a bit.
Yep, good.
So thanks for that.
You're welcome. Thanks, John, for the feedback. Obviously, we're gonna add more of those in next week, and really what we can expect is more sustained effort that at that 100% and up. But you guys are ready. You know, we had a really good progression, and we will keep stretching that limit gradually, more under, over under, and longer type of effort. So, no, that's great, Cecilia. Great first session. Got any question or comments? Feel free to, and anyone else, feel free to stay a little bit longer on the Zoom call. We will end the stream really soon. Again, feel free to get some extra cool down. It was great to see you all. Thanks for joining. I hope the time worked well for you. Last announcement, this is Monday the 28th. There will be no session this coming Thursday, as it is the 31st. And we will be back to the regular schedule on Monday the 4th. Okay, so next Monday, Thursday, 6:30. And that's it. I hope everyone enjoyed the holiday. Have a wonderful evening. And I'm gonna stay a couple more minutes. Otherwise, I'll talk to you soon.